Oh, hello there. Welcome back to another live stream on Hermitcraft. Normally I say on the twitch.tv/xisuma. Oh, I said it. When I logged out, look at that. I saw someone hopping up and down. Let's go be a nuisance. Oh God. That hurt my face. What's going on here, Ren? What are these towers? Or short towers? Look, I'm going to collect these blocks for you. Doing you a service. What could these possibly be?
Hello, Xisuma, what's happening?
Not much.
Just time lapse.
Not much. I logged in.
What's going on?
I logged in, looked straight ahead, saw a little movement off in the distance, and it's you.
New building at last.
Yeah, it looks
being
cool.
Added to the thing. Yeah, it's going to be like a spaceport thing where spaceships can land.
Ooh,
you know?
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, so these are the support pillars, I suppose, like for the actual landing pad.
Yeah, they look awesome. So there's going to be like a bigger structure above it.
Yeah, with
Dang,
like a
cool.
control tower and everything, dude. It's going to be sweet.
Dude, I just realized how much I love your build palette because it's blue and orange. My favorite colors.
Nice.
It took me that long
blue,
to
orange,
realize.
white and grey, and that's it.
Yeah, it's real nice. Look, I picked up a few of your blocks here.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, my strategy for the season was like choose 6 blocks and only build with those, and then, you know, you don't have to spend a lot of time. Well, there's a lot of good things about it. Number one, you don't have to spend a lot of time collecting resources.
Yeah, you don't have
And
to
number
think
two, your
as well,
inventory
right?
doesn't get like, your inventory doesn't get clogged up with like a whole insane amount of blocks, right?
And then you don't have to think too much. Like, you know what you're gonna build, but you already know what blocks you're working with.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes life easy. Dude,
It does get a little bit boring though.
What's these little guys pooping everywhere, man?
Oh, dude, this is the scoot. Beware. Don't touch it. Have you got your standard issue Gigacorp incinerator to hand?
I don't have that, funny enough, as it goes.
Yeah,
That's
you
not the
need
kind
one
of
of
thing
those.
I carry around with me.
There's been an outbreak of gigapox from the scoot poop.
These
so
items need
beware.
more uses, don't they?
I also think the armadillos should poop them less frequently because honestly, it's insane how often they poop.
Yeah, I built a farm, and then the next time I looked at it, it was backed up. It was just
Yeah,
full to the
I'm not
brim.
surprised. I'm not surprised. There
And
isn't a moment in my time on the server that I don't have some scoot poop in my inventory.
Scoot poop, brilliant. Oh.
But yeah, we should be able to make like at least armor out of it, right? Like that would make a lot of sense.
I think so. I mean, dogs now have got armor. Why can't we have some of that? I want to wear a scoot hat.
Scaly scoot armor.
Curl up into a
stuff.
ball. And never be seen again. Just become a part of the environment. Like these
What are you working on,
armadillos.
by the way? What's going on?
I don't even know. Do you want to see something cool I did the other day?
Sure.
Come with me, Ren. Just follow me. Woo.
Okay.
I will head in a straight line.
How far are we going? Because I'm currently time
Literally just over here.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
replay mods, Ren.
Hup.
I'm gonna moan at you about some new mod that you should be using.
I haven't had time. I'm getting to it. It's a whole new bit of software I have to learn, you know? I'm getting to it, don't worry.
It does take a day to learn, but it's worth it. Yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it?
Bro, that is awesome.
Yeah,
I love the colors. That's so cool.
If you move around, you'll see it's got glass on the front of it.
Oh, yeah, there's like a 3D effect thing going on. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that really makes it pop a bit more.
I love the green at the bottom, also like the green shading and stuff. That's super cool.
Thank you. I'm gonna open up the
nice.
train in front of it today and just make it more visible.
I want to get a little zoomed out version. Hold on. Oh, it does have a 3D effect when you look at it from afar, you know, and like strafe left to right. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's.
Wait, did you make it symmetrical? Is it also legible? Oh, no.
I don't. I haven't even looked.
Awesome from this side, though.
Oh,
right.
You
This
can
side
now,
just
you
looks
can now
like
see
graffiti.
what it looks like without the glass. Like the colors aren't as vibrant.
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. It looks more cryptic.
It just looks like art, right? Like I don't know, just like graph art. It looks awesome, bro. I dig it.
Yeah, it does. It looks pretty dope.
Good job, X. Good job.
Thank you, thank you. Anyway, I'll let you. Sorry, I've just like bombarded you.
No, don't be silly. Don't be silly. It's all good.
I'll let you get on with your
by the
time
way,
lapse.
I've got news.
Yes.
The
Good or bad?
the
news?
Mace race statue needs to be replaced.
Oh.
We had another race, and there was a winner.
Oh, really? Oh, was it you?
Yeah.
I know you were challenged.
Maybe.
Oh.
I'm not sure if the videos are out. My video isn't out yet, so
No
I don't know if the other
spoilers,
videos
no
are out
spoilers.
yet. So,
you have to go and watch.
but there was a race, there was a winner, and the trophy was handed over to somebody else.
Well, that means it's no longer
I mean,
yours.
to somebody.
You gave it away.
No, I didn't. I mean, did I? Oh,
Did you give it to yourself, friend?
I could have given it to myself. That's true. I could have given it.
That's exactly what happened.
Could have given it to myself. So, yeah.
I'll head over there and
Anyway.
fix it. Thanks for playing, man. I'm really happy people are playing it.
Dude, it's so awesome. It was so stressful though, because it's like, I won the last one, and I thought, okay, great. Now I never have to, don't have to worry about this anymore. I can polish my trophy in my room. Wait a minute.
I originally intended for that trophy to be given out to anyone that wins a race, but since y'all have decided like one person holds on to it, that's the new system, I think.
Oh, interesting. Well, I guess the way that we did it was the next whoever won the next race got the trophy that was there. But whoever is the current winner holds the table, right? Like in pool.
I think I got the solution, man. I'm gonna get a grayscale trophy. That means you once had it, and you can display it. But the person who's the latest winner gets the color one.
Okay, that's good. I like that because you kind of don't want to give up your trophy,
Exactly.
It's kind of harsh. I like that. That's pretty good.
Got to add it to the ideas
dude, what
list.
about this? Right? What about this? Whoever is the current champ gets challenged by whoever wants to challenge. Whoever wins the race gets a trophy, right?
Yeah.
Then, at some point in the next couple months, we have a live stream day on a Saturday where anyone who won a trophy puts the trophies, has to put their trophy into the pot, and we play for all the trophies. Winner takes all the trophies.
That sounds crazy. I love the idea of doing a big event with everyone.
Yeah.
And I like your idea that if someone challenges the winner, they have to accept. You can't go,
Yeah,
nah.
you can't say no.
Yeah, that's definitely a rule. Okay, I gotta open up a notepad and write down ideas. This is great. This is great.
It's so stressful though, dude. Being challenged as the champ is so stressful. It's super stressful. It's like, oh my god, I gotta go train again.
Yeah, got to do your montage.
Yeah, I went to do some training. But dude, it was so funny. On the day of my race, I started streaming 20 minutes or 30 minutes before the race because I'd forgotten about it.
Oh.
And then as I started streaming, I was like, OMG, I've been challenged today and it's in half an hour.
Did you have to do it? Did you do it live? The challenge?
No. I had to shut the stream down
dang.
to go do the race.
I see.
Yes, it was a stressful evening.
Extra stress.
Yeah. Yes.
Got to take a deep breath.
It was super fun though.
These are not the things you'll think about with your dying breath.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sure if that makes me feel any better actually.
Also, Mace Race is strangely one of the few things that I'm very good at, so
Yeah, man, you killed it. You beat EFO. Get a t-shirt.
I don't know why. I just
get a t-shirt, Ren. I beat EFO. Wear that t-shirt.
Yeah, I beat EFO. With my little face smiling.
Yes. Oh, it was a great moment.
Good. That's a good idea, actually.
We'll make a good t-shirt.
Merch coming soon.
Right then. I'm gonna go fix it up. Will I find it easily? Right, it's just one that broke. Did things get put in a chest, or do I need to grab arm stands? And what did you call them?
No,
you gave them a name. The things that I put on them.
The totem. The totems. No. I'm not talking about the totems. No, I'm talking about the trophy.
The trophy got broken.
Got taken by the winner.
But I could have swore a minute ago you told me that something had broken on the course, right?
Oh, sorry. maybe I worded it wrong. No, whoever won the race that I was in, the winner took the trophy that was there. So
I see.
Yeah, you just need it just needs a new trophy, basically.
So you still have yours?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to come along and confiscate that now. Hey.
Okay. Oh, so did we actually didn't do it? We didn't do it the way you wanted it to be done. Like the winner.
I think
keeps
I
the actual
misunderstood.
trophy.
I thought you handed your trophy over. So anyway, that'll be the system.
Okay.
I think like a grayscale
dude, what-
trophy or something. I'll figure it out.
I think what you should do is have a Mace race board meeting, right? Where everybody who's raced already gets called over, and we're reprimanded for not following the rules correctly, and everything gets set straight.
Just make it needlessly complicated. Hand out fines and issues and orders.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You're banned for 24 hours.
I'm gonna do something, Ren. You're giving me all sorts of ideas.
All right, sweet.
See you around, dude.
Sounds like more stress for me. Anyway, X, we'll see you later, bro.
Take it easy. Don't you just love this place? Welcome back to another stream. Don't mind the scoop poop. I apologise for missing all the noises in the air. I don't even have my chat on the screen because I opened up a notepad. Let me write down grayscale trophy for Mace race, and then winner keeps what's the word, saturated trophy. Challenges must always be accepted. I think this is a great way to kick off Mace race a little bit more, because anyone who's paying attention and wants to have a go has to challenge the person with the trophy, and they have to accept. Then they got to come together and play. Sounds like a recipe for success for more games. Who wouldn't want that colourful trophy? Right, I've got plenty of Mace Race trophies on me. That's terrific. While we head over there, let me say hello to everyone in chat. Thank you for your patience. Very much appreciated. It's been a minute since I've been back on the server, so I'm just going to look around a little bit as we fly over here. New stuff should be popping in as you can see it happening over and over again. The Bobby chunks like updating. There's a bunch of new trees over here. That Kraus has just been building trees like a madman around here. Yeah, our extra render distance chunks are like updating. I love seeing that. This is a cool shop. This is new. This is where Wolf Street was going to be, but it's no longer going to be. I like it. I like it a lot. We'll need to take a close look at that. Where is it going? I'm going to the wrong place. We need to go to Mace Race. Jeez. We need to go to the Mace Race. Let's do that, and let's read noises in the eardrum. So many of you tuning in. Thank you everyone for coming by. Thank you for your tremendous support. Becca11 for 48 months. Armored Monkey here for 72. Mark New for 21. Lightly Lucid for 22. Ye Old Envelope for 21. Blue Raven 768 for 21 as well. What is it with these 20s? Okay. Becca, thank you for gifting a sub to Milk the Moose. I'm not sure if mooses should be milked, but I'll tell you what, I do like a good mousse, as in a dessert. They call it mousse, do they not? I just realised that this being taken might be the biggest headache I'll have all day. Can I do this in a slightly less... Well, actually, I can sacrifice a trophy. Oh! No headaches for me. No headaches for me. Perfect, perfect. Because there was an invisible armor stand there, right? So all of Mace Race should be in good order. Should be in good order. Love it. I took so long to get that thing pixel perfect in place. Niam, you are 100% correct. That's why I felt a sudden rush of anxiety and fear. It came over me. It made me sweat, a cold sweat. I descended into the darkness of my own mind, realizing that the next few hours may involve many button presses trying to maneuver an armor stand into a exact position. But alas, we have succeeded in not doing that. Isn't that wonderful? We got Stout Mantelev TV here for 2 months. Ripping River for 2. Dr. Smiley's here for 3. Becca's throwing in some cheers and biddies too. Well, thank you, Becca, for gifting subs, subscribing, the cheers and biddies. That's absolutely tremendous. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What was I going to do? Like, I had a thing in my mind. This is the first thing I'm going to do today. I remember what it is now. Oh yeah, and maybe, hoping, kinda, want to come over here. Maybe start doing some building on the potion thing today. But, no stress, no stress. I'm here to chill, hang out. Here we go. This is where we're going to see stuff update. Cub's been filling this space in. Yeah, I want to take on an attitude of just, like, have fun. Chip for your list, because if there's one thing I've learned, you never get as much done as you think you can in a stream. And when you got a list, it tends to make you feel like you need to do everything on it. So if I get one thing crossed off the list, that'll be a great success. But the rest of it, don't even worry about it. Let's head over to the base and do a little task that just popped into my head. See, I'm already distracted from the other thing I was supposed to do. Goblex, thank you for 90. Whew, 0 months. Getting close to the dungeon. Evil X. He'll lock you up before long. And Lucky Tiger Kitten coming in with a sub bomb. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hateful Words, CD Shaw. Let's get that animation up on the screen. Quantum Flux, Bolo 03, Wooters, Jetu, Aminar, Amoob Betch, Dark Wolf Hunter, and Taffy. Y'all been gifted subs. We also got Endire here for 8 months. Tier free subscription. Thank you so much, my dude. Erin Dyer. I knew I said it wrong. Well, no one's surprised by that, are they? I said it wrong. Thank you again, Lucky Tiger Kitten, for your generosity. Lots of gifted subs there. Peeps always say thanks in the chat if you get one. Aha, are we low on gunpowder? For real? For real? We are. Let's go gather some more. Let's go gather some more. Greasy the Goblin, thank you for the cheers and the biddies. Much appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're entertained, having a fantastic time and a wonderful day. I wouldn't want you to have anything else. Well, actually, maybe I'd want you to have an amazing day. Or a seriously amazing day. Okay, this is interesting. I thought we would have run out of gunpowder because I've run out of rockets. It was like, well, obviously the problem is that. That's interesting. I don't know how it reached that state. This thing should be like crafting on a clock, I think. Oh, God. One thing with redstone is, it gets you jumping over all sorts of things. Here we go. Now, one thing with redstone is you can easily forget what you did. Like, I come back here and I'm just like, how does this stuff work again? That's just how my brain works. I have accepted that I am not a sharp human being. So there's nothing in there. Where is this? Maybe it backed up and that caused it to break at some point. Where is this like thing activating? Where's the magic happening? We have a comparator there that's empty. That's the one Thor paper, interestingly enough. Yeah, and of course that would do that. Now I'm down here! This is annoying. Let's throw an ender pearl. I'm looking at this and it's like, I can't get my head around it. I can't remember how I set... Oh God, I thought I fell down there again. How I set it up to do what I wanted to do. So that block is powered, which is why the bit at the bottom's powered. So when it correctly crafts, it's going to create a pulse that goes round back to here. This doesn't make any sense to me, and I built it. So it makes sense that that's off. Oh, we pull a signal from there when that's full. And then we pull one from paper as well. So this is the override. I think it's not doing anything because there's no paper coming through. This might actually suggest that everything here is fine for some reason. Like, bear with me. It might actually be that the issue is further back. Yeah. I had to rearrange this a while ago for the scoop farm. And something I wanted to check about that was how full up it was. I mean, well, here we go. We got scoots all the way back to there. All the way back to there. I bet that minecart's full as well. It's fully backed up. So that little bit right there, I believe, got missed. Here you go. Now what's happening over here makes sense, because I looked at it and I thought, this is the source of the problem. I couldn't make sense of it because it was working correctly. Yeah, okay, this makes perfect sense now. So I'm going to grab all of that. We're going to take this, poke it into there, put in some sugarcane, break that. I'm not going to... let's see. Okay, I can collect all of it. That's fine. Right, that makes sense now. Yep, and now you can see stuff's blinking over here, so firework rockets are now being crafted. Right. Ah! Let me out. Chat, I'm so sorry I had to neglect you for a minute there. That means we're now getting a bunch of those things coming in. I'm not going to take a trip to the gunpowder farm now because turns out we're good. We're good. So, now we've got fireworks again. Fantastic, fantastic. What an efficient start to this stream that was, eh? Orion Games, welcome to the stream, my dude. Oh yeah, we've got a whole bunch of stuff filling up these boxes. And there'll be more of it. There'll be more of it, because we're going to go dig out some space, rebuild a path. That's the next bit of the stream for you. Let's put away this gunpowder and head over there. This music is calming, makes me sleepy again, says Heart Gamer. It is, definitely soothing. I enjoy it. I enjoy it ever so much. Just had to oil up the machine. Yeah, something like that. Just had to oil it up. It's kind of funny though. Like, for me to go back and look over at some old Redstone and refamiliarize myself with it. And then I'm like, why is it not doing what it's supposed to? Well, it's because that bit isn't actually broken, you know? Wolfscar, thank you ever so much for 6 months of support. And Hero Blender coming in with 27. Very much appreciated to the both of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thought I'd hop in for a bit while grinding away on ESO. What's ESO? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great, thanks for asking. So, you see how like the land is flatter on one side here? And then we've got this mound in front of loglands? Well, that's going to change. It's going to change, my friends. Because we want the loglands sign to be glorious and bold and seen across the land. Or at least if you're nearby. Nearby will do. So yeah, I'm going to like start to change the terrain around here big time. Looks okay to me. Yeah. Don't want to go too crazy here. I'm just going to start with like the border on the hilly bit. Oh, that's such a satisfying sound, isn't it? Oh. Oh, instant mine-packed mud is my new favorite thing, apparently. Whew. This is all going to get rebuilt. Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, okay. Okay. I've been playing a little bit of Factorio myself, getting ready for the space age. I got access to it. I saw that content creators started playing it. I reached out and I got access. So I've been getting a world ready for the space age stuff, right? And if I get there, well, when I get there even, I'll start the stream going to space and doing the new content. But that is... Factorio is a fantastically developed game. I think the developers have done such a great job with that. And playing 2.0 and seeing how they're still adding polish to the game is just so great. And it just makes it fun each time you play it. Dyson Sphere program a lot. I'd like to get into that again. My current plan is to like get Factorio out of my system, like enjoy all the new content, have a real good go at it again, and then come back to you know, being creative in a different way. That's sort of where my head's at as a creator, I guess I would say. Because y'all know I haven't uploaded a Hermitcraft episode in a minute. And it might be a while before the next one, it might not, because there's some stuff I want to do on the server with some of the other hermits. Oh, look, he's doing it. He's going into talkie mode. I think there's a waffle on the plate. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. You've read my mind. There's a waffle coming your way. So yeah, I recently, a while back, just was really struggling to stay in my usual creative stride because I couldn't play guitar anymore and I couldn't work out, and it really changes the way I feel about this stuff. It's a little strange to describe. It might sound a little neurotic, but it's just how my brain works. I have this sort of re-energizing cycle of working out in the mornings, exercising, doing creative stuff in the middle of the day, and then like playing guitar, which is like kind of cathartic to me to listen to my favorite songs and play along to them. I do that in the evening, and that keeps me in a real good groove where the creativity really flows. And then when I can't do the working out and I can't do the playing guitar, I just felt myself needing to do something different about it. And I decided I'm going to get stuck in and do some different things, like play some different games, whatever appeals to me, I'm going to do it. And I've ended up playing a lot of Factorio as a result of that. So I haven't been really on Hermitcraft much, but it's always there. The ideas are always there. I just, right now, the energy isn't in balance to go and execute them. X is now a gamer, says Becca. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. If I can't play guitar, I'll do a little bit of gaming instead, I guess. But it's mostly just Factorio. I've played a few other things here and there. I've been playing Satisfactory, of course. It's really just Factorio that has one of those, like, bugs that you get the itch to play, and I've decided to indulge. I also played some Doom recently as well, actually. I've still got to remember to finish that off. Like, I'm having such a blast of it. The Legacy of Rust campaign that's been added for Doom, which is the first Doom 2 expansion to include new monsters and new weapons. Yeah, there's a new weapon in it, the flamethrower. And it is wild. I am really enjoying it. It feels like, not like fan service, but like these levels are made for hardcore Doom fans. They just throw all the classic trappings of a Doom level at you, but just like on the next level. And I've really, really enjoyed it. That's been a lot of fun. But yeah, I haven't been in my usual frame of mind lately, and so Hermitcraft has kind of taken a little bit of a backseat, which is fine. But Hermitcraft meeting yesterday, and it was just great to hear everyone talking about plans and ideas and stuff that they're going to be doing, and it got me really excited about it again. But I know my energy still isn't quite there, so yeah, I've got ideas that are just sort of brewing, and one day we'll get around to them, right? But I'm going to still do my live streams on here every week. I do want to get on here and bump into other hermits like we did with Ren. And I do want to continue chipping away at some ideas. So when I'm ready to come back, like properly, and get in the swing of it again, I'll have loads of cool stuff I want to do. Did I miss X's update for the week or still ongoing, says Oakbrover? Oh, I just started talking about it. By the way, thank you for 63 months, my dude. Almost at a stack. And we got Estelle in here for 71. Woo! And Corpin Dragon here for 4. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What am I working on right now, says Ali N. Just kind of opening up the view of the Loglands thing so that when you walk through, you actually get to see this. Because this mound kind of hides it away a little bit, unfortunately. So yeah, Hermitcraft is a space of creativity with other creative people, and it just, you know, as soon as me and Ren start talking, what happens? A bunch of ideas start flowing. That's what we are. And so to come here is always a pleasure to engage in that space a little bit. What's playing in the background? Music is written in the bottom left of your screen. We're listening to Fogweaver, who kindly let us use their music on these live streams, which is fantastic. You should go check them out on Bandcamp if you want to support them. Because these are the kind of vibes I like. But yeah, that's that's where I'm currently at mentally. I'm not going to put any pressure on myself to do anything. I may end up making an episode though, because again, talking about like being in the meeting, people sharing ideas. A really cool idea was floated that I want to be a part of, so I'm going to probably do that. But I'm not putting any pressure on myself while I'm recovering. I'm just going to do what I need to do to get through the days. Essentially. And I just got back from a trip, by the way. I didn't feel like I needed a break or anything like that, but the opportunity came up, so I went on a city break to Budapest in Hungary, a country that I know very little about, but really, really enjoyed my time there. Really great food, beautiful city, loads of cool things that I saw there, and I think a break is good for you mentally, like just those days where your mind's just in such a different space that it gives you some clarity. It made me feel a little different about how I want to spend my time when I come back from holiday, and so far I've felt really quite mellowed out as a result of the break, which is good. Gives you just that time to reflect, and I think when you're broken of your habits become clearer to you. Like I noticed I consume so many YouTube videos, and I think actually a lot of them are pretty like pointless. Like they're like mild entertainment for a moment. And since I've been back, I've been listening to Barack Obama's book. You might have heard of that guy. He led a country or something. Anyway, I've been listening to his book, and that's been really fascinating so far. I just kind of wanted to get away from this, like, YouTube throws like a lot of slop your way, where it's just like, someone's trying to sell you on why you should be fascinated about this thing that probably isn't that fascinating, but they're going to make it feel that way. And I just noticed how, like, when you're in the sea, you enjoy the architecture, the people around you, the weather. You go into museums and the like, and there's just a whole different vibe to everything compared to constantly like chewing through some YouTube videos. And I really appreciated that break, I think, and it gave me some food for thought. So I was like, I want to get back into listening to some audiobooks. I really enjoyed autobiographies over the last year. I listened to Arnold Schwarzenegger, Will Smith's one, a few others too. There's definitely there was one that was really fascinating, but I've been very poor at recalling things lately, and I think again part of the reason might be just mindlessly indulging in half interesting YouTube videos rather than getting deep into like something like a 30-hour audiobook, which is how long the Barack Obama one is. Hi, I love Minecraft, but how do you manage burnout? I want to play Minecraft, but I'm not motivated enough. Ironically, I was just talking about how I'm taking a break from that creative stride and just going with the flow at the moment. I don't call it burnout though, because being a creative person, I feel like you keep your artistic vision in sight, and then you have to kind of like balance everything else around it. And right now I'm just in that place where I need to balance it. And for me, that means I'm not going to be on here as much, but we'll get on here every week for a stream or two and have some fun, chip away at some things until I want to go full tilt again. You think there was a fencing tournament in Budapest? If there was, I didn't know about it. There was a marathon, which was really cool to see. poor recall / memory is also a rather common stress symptom, so take care. Yeah, I also think it might be a post-COVID thing. I've never had a positive COVID test, but I've been ill plenty of times, and I suspect, I don't know, it's just the whole, some people report about having like memory fog, and I really feel like my memory's taken a turn for the worst. And I don't want to sound too dramatic, but it's like, I've noticed a decline, and part of what I want to do is get my brain a little less frazzled and all over the place, which again is why I think I need to just take my foot off the gas a bit and be a little bit more focused, you know, like less multitasking YouTube videos and other things all at once, and just get a bit more focused on one thing at a time and get deeper into it. I think that's the way to develop a better memory, is to be far more present with the activity that you're doing. And I also think streaming might be a bad environment for that sometimes, because you are playing a game, you talk and you look at chat all at once, and then you read noises in your ear. Philip Pale Sander, thank you so much for 6 months of support. You don't know what to write, that's absolutely fine. Thank you for the support, my dude. Do not worry about it. Wait, that's Impulse's place, not Logland. Loglands is over there, and Impulse City is over here. I just graffitied the wall, that's all I did. That's all I did around here. How are my elbows doing, says 8Prover. Yeah, I have an update. So, while I was in Budapest, I kept doing my exercises. And it got to the point where I had like 3 days in a row with like 0 pain. I come home, maybe not the best choice of thing to try first, but I tried to do a pull-up. And like, at the end of the day, like, it's the journey, not the destination. But, oh wow, that is not supposed to be so perfect, yet somehow it is. It's the journey, not the destination. I enjoy working out for working out. But when you build up strength and then you see it disappear, it is kind of frustrating. And I used to be able to do like 12 pull-ups in a row, no problems. And now I can barely do 2. And like, that's just like, how long has it been now? 4, 5 months of not being able to keep that up, and the strength goes away. They do say though it will come back quicker when you get back into it, but I'm not able to get back into it. So today when I saw the physio, we started doing what's called shockwave therapy, and that is where you blast the area that needs to get better with, I think they're electric shocks, I could be mistaken, but you got this little handheld gun looking thing that you put over the skin. There's some gel between it and the skin, and it just sends these shocks over and over again, boom 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 boom, and it feels weird. It's a pain I'd not experienced before. It's like a powerful dull ache shooting through your bones, like from the elbow up to the wrist. And the idea is that you kind of impact it in a way to tell the body this needs to repair. And then hopefully your body's going to respond and go repair it. And ironically, after you have it done, I feel no pain in those areas. But that might just be like often when I work out, like you work through the pain, and it's more like the endorphins and all the good stuff coming from the exercise is masking the pain. Could be something like that, you know. And then I'll probably feel it again later today or tomorrow or whatever. But you know, it's starting a new course of therapy, and hopefully this one will be the one that does the trick, because I am losing my mind a little bit to the point where I'm starting to feel like, why don't I just work out and put up with the pain, you know? Oh, we got noises in the ear. Elliot draws for 12 fantastical months. By the way, I'm gonna stand up. I was sitting down for the beginning of the stream. I sit down so much less these days. So much less. It's like an hour or 2 a day tops. I just don't like it. I prefer to be stood up. I'm going to stand up now. Elliot Draws, thank you for your 12 months, a whole year. Dad joke of the month. Why didn't the skeleton go to prom? Because he had nobody to go with. Also, it's my birthday today. Hey, congrats. I hope you have a great birthday. Thank you for the dad joke. I have heard that one before. I like it though. It's good. Erin Dyer, here with the cheers and the biddies. I just wanted to thank you for being so honest and open about how you examine your present mental status. It can be hard to determine why we feel unbalanced, and I appreciate hearing your process. It certainly sheds light on other options that I can try to feel more balanced and aware. Dude, thank you for saying that. I kind of do it just unconsciously, I guess, to some extent. Like, I'm just used to talking about this kind of stuff. But yeah, you're right. It's a self-reflective process, and one that I kind of got into by trying to resolve certain issues with myself that meant you had to, like, look at yourself and be aware of yourself, you know. And I feel like, yeah, you've totally clocked onto that. We were just doing a little bit of that, weren't we? Very insightful. Thank you for the cheers and biddies, my dude. I hope it's of value to you. Lalorsa1, thank you for subscribing. And Unwoven Rainbow, here for 59 months, lurking and enjoying the chats. I'm glad you are. Thank you so much. It's appreciated. It's appreciated. Yeah, so I guess that's just how I now default to a lot, is like a fair bit of like self-reflection and stuff to get me through things. But yeah, so I guess if I were to summarize like everything that I've been saying, I know exactly, I think, what's kind of wrong with a lot of what I've been doing is that I stretch myself thin. I get so inspired and like awestruck by things that I just end up doing too much, right? Like, by the way, like, I won't say much on this because I don't like talking about this, because it would be easy for me to just tell you everything and then you'll have to wait years to see it. But I've been working on 2 game development projects. These things take a very long time to do. And that's just like these other things. And so throughout the day, I'm constantly getting a queue of like, I need to do this, I need to do that. And sometimes that stuff's creative. Like, I have an idea for this, I have an idea for that. And then I have to go and implement them. And I think it stresses me out. I think just having like this constant queue of like stuff you're inspired to do, but it gets put on a wait list and it's like exhausting. So like when I take Hermitcraft off of that wait list and I let it go and I'm like, okay, I haven't been on here like trying to figure out what my next episode is. It's been a weight lifted off my shoulder in a way. I still absolutely love it, but I have to pick and choose, right? Maybe my capacity is limited, and I can alleviate some of that if I choose to, you know, have less videos on my YouTube watch list, for example, because then that, in a weird way, stresses me out. Oh, I'm really interested about this thing and that thing, and when am I going to find the time to watch them? And, you know, like just overloading myself with options, and now I'm just like simplifying it. Lots of projects equals lots of stress sitting in mental RAM. I think you've summarized it up very nicely, yeah. So you have to let go of a lot of those things that you're really inspired to do, right? You have to let go of it and just be like, I don't have the capacity. But I think that's like the nutshell of what I'm trying to do at the moment. Chat, if any of you spoil the MCC teams that get announced today, the message will be instantly deleted. Is that necessary? Like, they're being announced, so I don't think there's a problem if people want to share and talk about it. Has my team been announced? Because I know who my team is, I think. Unless it changed or something. Now, when we go like and look from here, it's kind of obvious that I've torn down that terrain a bit. So I think it would be wise to put in a bit of a depression in this area as well when we get... or maybe even leave a bit back here, actually. Let's like chop out this and then take the right-hand side and use it to leave a little terrain here. You're being more selective with your attention, says Lycan Phoenix. Yes. But I have that horrible problem of being just like, ooh, about anything. Honestly, just, like, I go on holiday, like, and I walked into this building, what was it? St. Stephen's Basilica. And like my mind goes wild looking at all of the different colors of marble. And then I started thinking, what if this was in Minecraft? What could I build with these beautiful blocks and shapes? Like, I have this constant like feeling of wanting to remix stuff in my head, and it just drives me bonkers. I gotta like let go of a lot of it. Live forever, question mark. Live forever. God, if only, eh? Then I could do all that stuff in my head. Then I'd have the time for it all. Hi Xisuma, how you been, says Clover. I've been great, thanks for asking. Budapest. Beautiful city. Love the food over there. Do we have any Hungarians in chat? I have questions about the food. I'm like that with arts and crafts, says Faye Child. I can imagine, yeah. I think some of us just got that in our head, right? Like we just see stuff and want to create. That's just who we are. And in a fun, in a strange way, I feel like something like playing Factorio pacifies that, which I'm kind of been learning is maybe a good thing. I used to really not like playing a game that felt in any way kind of like mindless, and I don't think Factorio is, because it's like a puzzle, an open-ended puzzle to some extent. But I think you need that sometimes. You just need to do that, like engage that other part of your brain. It doesn't always have to be creative. Right here, says Strong Paprika. Well, at first I was like, is that related to that thing I said a minute ago? But then Paprika, it's gotta be, right? Swaggy Dagadoo. Thank you for gifting subs, my dude. Disturbed Puppy, Pony Heston, Olga Phyllis, Nana Inks, June Ghost, Yolbin gifted them subbies. Please do say thanks in the chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Swaggy Dagadoo. Love it. Yeah, so I had a dish, noodles and cottage cheese. What is up with the cottage cheese? Like, everywhere I go, like cottage cheese is one of these like things that I really like, but whenever I see someone bring it up, it's like they don't like it. And yet it was in loads of dishes and I loved it. And it seemed like such a strange mix. To me, cottage cheese and noodles seemed like something only I would enjoy. The goulash was great, by the way. Goulash was awesome. I had some, like, the dumplings. Like, I've had gnocchi and it's like potato imitating pasta. Not that, you know, imitating is bad. It's a delicious thing. But these dumplings, they were sort of like a mix between gnocchi and pasta. I don't know what was up with them, but they were great. They were great. Yeah, those are my main two things. Like the noodles and cottage cheese, and seeing cottage cheese in dishes, I was like, that's different. I like it. And the dumplings. Also, chimney cake. I spent the whole time I was there calling it funnel cake because I'm an idiot, and I think it just clicked to me. I know it's called funnel cake. I've managed to actually remember that. Funnel cake is pretty cool. I'm not a big fan of cake, but that is a different way to do a dessert, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. I'm throwing a lot of questions at you, my dude. Nealm says, I love cottage cheese. Welcome to the club. There's only a few of us, apparently. And Hungary. There's a few of us outside Hungary. Any advice for starting to play the guitar? The thing that really does it for me when it comes to playing guitar is realizing that a lot of bands that you like, some of their songs might be quite simple to play. And even if you can't play a whole song, playing along to the parts you can, it's a great way for me to get into it, because you have that kind of natural implicit motivation. Like, you love this song and now you're playing along to it, and that that really got guitar going for me is when I stopped doodling and I realized I could just put on the song I like at the same time and play along with it, and then it like clicked. And it was like, oh my god, I want to do this every day. I just had lazy dumplings with cottage cheese and applesauce. My god, that sounds good. That sounds good. Sroy Toy says I'm in the cottage cheese club too. Awesome. Awesome. Here we go. I don't trust fermented cheese, says VS of X. Is cottage cheese fermented? I don't know. I want to eat some fermented cheese though. Like I like stuff like sauerkraut and kimchi. Lately I've been putting capers in my salads. They're really nice with mayonnaise. Gherkins, red cabbage, love all that stuff. Hey, I'm going to make a salad for myself after this stream, and I'm going to put all of the above that I just said in it. I've just decided, I'm like, this one is going to have all of them things. It's just separated curds. Oh, okay. Ew, sauerkraut, I can't spell. Like, it's one of those things where I developed a taste for that kind of stuff. Pickled eggs is a 10 out of 10, for example. Like, I developed the taste for it when I stopped eating sugary stuff. It's like, when that sugary food buzz isn't there, then all of a sudden, like, obscure flavors become more interesting. I mean, when you stop eating all the sugary snacks and treats and stuff, like an apple is just, oh my god. Like I feel the energy. Like earlier today, I cooked myself some venison stew. So there's not a lot of carbs in there, and the carbs that there were came from like carrots and potatoes. These are very fibrous carbs, so you don't get a big like glucose rush, but you will get one from eating an apple. And after I had that feeling like I haven't eaten something sugary. I could just feel it, and sometimes you want to. I find the first meal of the day, I usually probably want to have some fruit with it. Later in the day, I'm pretty good without. Anyway, I just had that feeling like, oh, I want to eat something sugary. I had an apple and I just felt it all through my body. Felt all that energy come through. Sauerkraut on a brat is the best. That does sound gorgeous. You have pickled asparagus at home. Dang. I mean, I've had asparagus, but not pickled. Cottage cheese is curdled, not fermented. That sounds way more like it, another JT. Molly says, pickled vegetables of any kind are my drug of choice. Yeah, I like them too. I like them too. I'm trying to think what other ones I've had. You know what, I was gonna put a bit of a depression in this area, but maybe we can. It feels like we've hit the stone, and I don't want to spend a lot of time digging up stone. Is sort of my thought process. Maybe we can use the stone to guide us. Use the stone to guide you. Sounds like something Gandalf would say in one of the Harry Potter movies. All right, let's tidy this up a bit. Yeah, I think that might work. I think. What am I trying to do here? I wanted it to dip down a little bit further, really. Like, it might look like I'm clearing out the space for the path. But I'm not. I swear I'm not. Oh, yeah, I put some of these blocks down the front here as well. Put some of those down there. That's kind of looking alright, I think. The path probably just needs to go, like, around over here a bit more. Stay away from this area where it's dropping down. Cottage cheese and fruit cocktail is okay. Not too sweet, quick lunch. Dude, that sounds mental. I like a fruit cocktail. I usually have them with kefir or like Greek yogurt. For anyone wondering, a fruit cocktail is like canned fruit. Dude, like canned apricots or peaches. Oh, there's some redstone down here. Are just gorgeous. Just rewatched some of the Hermit Vault Hunters. I really enjoyed watching you play it. X says yes of X. Oh, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. I'm sure there'll be like a season 2 at some point in the future. We had such a good time playing that. Well, let's start to rebuild this path a little bit. By the way, well, you know, when we have these little chats, I always just get off topic and then I want to bring it back again. But like Budapest, amazing, beautiful place. Strangely, the best thing that I saw there was something that was like nothing really to do with Budapest. It was just in Budapest, and that was the Air Light Museum. And I could have spent hours and hours and hours in there. Unfortunately, we went in rather late and left not long before it closed. It's this like dark room. It used to be a market, then they've turned it into like a giant dark area, and you go into these little booths and there's like visual, I wouldn't call them illusions, they're more like artistic expressions using light, and some of the stuff in there was utterly fantastic. In the middle of the room there's like a blimp, and you go inside of it like a blimp shape. And when you're inside it, there's these projectors projecting light all around you, everywhere you look, up and down. The floor's like mirrors. And they just put together these trippy visuals of like light and color dancing with each other, creating shapes, giving you a sense of like momentum and direction. And it was fantastic. And the whole time, right, that I'm there, they got like ambient music playing, which I just adore. Like that, like deep meditative ambient music. I mellowed out so much. I loved it. It was like taking drugs. I swear, it was so good. Not that taking drugs is good, kids. I'm just saying I really enjoyed my time there. Tripping out on the vibes. Yeah, no, it was really, really cool in there. Definitely my kind of thing. And I took lots of pictures and videos, and there were some just seriously cool experiments that they had done. There was like this light cone tunnel that you could stand inside of, and lights would get shot past you. It just felt really, really trippy. And it was all like, the other thing is that they had these explanations, and they were always based on something. And sometimes like you could see that the artists had put an extraordinary amount of hard work into like a concept behind what they were showing you. And for that one, it was something to do with all of the historical data of us mapping the sun, and then they'd taken that data and they'd used it to create this light show. So all these events that you were experiencing had some sort of significance to things that we had learned about the sun itself. I love the idea of putting that kind of conceptuality behind an art piece, you know. Like, you might not look at it and understand what the connections are, but like the fact that someone did that, I think means a lot. And that they tell you as well is really cool. I loved it in there. It was so good. Not the Xisuma drug endorsement. Oh no! He's endorsing drugs again. I mean, caffeine's a drug. Alcohol's a drug. Jeez. Bunch of druggies in the chat, I imagine now. I had a few coffees while I was away. That was something I wanted to do when I get back. I wanted to kind of create a bit of a mantra, a new way for like adjusting my habits. I'm going to lay off the caffeine. I'll have a couple more coffees once I finish my bag of beans though. That's it, I think, for the rest of the year. I'm going to stop drinking decaf coffee. I'm going to stop drinking decaf tea. I'm only going to have like a couple of teas in the day now. Make them a bit more special. I felt like I just started drinking loads, and I think I just want to get back to drinking lots and lots of water. Speaking of which, time to drink your water, chaps. Not too much for me because I've drunken plenty today. And again, like trying to get all those good habits back on track. I decided that I'm not going to drink after kind of like this time of day, like 4 or 5 o'clock. I'm going to stop drinking gulps of water. I'll have a sip here and there, and then that'll help me sleep better. Decaf, what's the point? Says Molly the Spy. Yeah, so as I understood it, the process for decaffeinating coffee beans and tea involved like rubbing the beans and leaves over like paper and water or something like that. Like it's this old ancient process that's perfectly fine and harmless, and it just involves paper and water. And I thought, oh, that's cool, yeah, whatever. Then I had a family member tell me that they watched some documentary and it's all like chemicals and stuff that they use to decaffeinate it. And I did not like the sound of that. And I guess when you're experiencing like a little mental decline with memory and stuff, it's easy just to start like looking around at anything and wanting a solution. But I have also gotten into this habit of drinking a lot of decaf, and if that's done with some chemicals that maybe aren't so great for your body, like, do I really need to drink the decaf? Well, not really. I can get by without. So I figured, why don't I just like quit it for a while, see how I feel. So I've decided to get off the decaffeinated. I'll probably end up having like 1 or 2 a week when I'm out, or proper coffee here and there. But definitely gonna like kick it out of the regular day-to-day routine is the idea. Like the habits that you have when you're in your home, they're the strongest ones for change, because that's part of your daily routine. Like when you're out and about, maybe you're on holiday, you indulge, you have some cake, whatever, you know. But if you make it a part of your daily routine to do this thing, it's going to add up. It's going to compound over time. So like, what are your choices? Are you going to drink water every day, or do you want to drink sugary, fizzy drinks? Well, it's going to compound, you know, because you're doing that constantly. So if you leave it and you do it on air quote special occasions or whatever, that's probably not going to be too harmful. If you do it on a regular basis, you know, you'll get what you get. It'll add up. X, any tips for running? Look into form. Learn to warm up for a run. Warm your body up. Stretch your muscles. Learn to do some leg swings. Yeah, and look into running technique and form. Get yourself a proper pair of running shoes. It's not a con. I ran in some really rubbishy trainers for a long time and then got a really bad injury as a result of not learning to run properly. That was a long time ago, though. Dark Solid X, thank you so much for 500 biddies. Hi, Xisuma, I'm ready to help you build the road once I'm whitelisted. Lol, just kidding. Oh, so ready to whitelist you, my dude. But I'm curious, what is only of your favorite redstone farm? What is my favorite redstone farm? I'll give you a non-specific answer and just say my favorite farms are the ones that I enjoyed designing the most. For me, redstone, the fun of it is in designing and creating. Building other people's farms is good, it's great, especially when it helps you do something in the world. But for me, redstone, the magic of it is in the designing process. So you can probably go back and look at all the contraptions I created over the years, and they'll be my favorites simply because I created them, right? Like, I love that process. I love being stuck in the space of trying to solve that problem. That's why I like puzzle games. That's why I like stuff like Factorio, where you're always like problem solving. Although once you learn the ins and outs of the game, it does feel like it's just feeding you like a big to-do list that feels very gratifying to chew through. But I am experiencing that going back to the beginning of the game again. I was doing some advanced stuff in my world And then I learned, right as I was getting into it, I learned that 2.0 worlds for Factorio are not going to... Sorry, 1.0 worlds will not be compatible with the 2.0 worlds. So I got to start again. And the things that they're implementing actually fix my problems. So I created a base in Factorio where it was like a rail block. So you have like a grid of rails going around like this. Now the rails, they actually only take up like a slim portion of these blocks, and then you're left with this big middle area. And what I did is I put one process in the middle, and I created a train station for loading in materials and unloading them on either side. And then I had like a depot area, and I did it so that all the stations would share names, which means you could have multiple trains trying to reach those stations. But then you had the stations turn on and off, meaning they would or wouldn't receive trains based on the amount of items that are built up there. So you would have like a whole bunch of items dropped off, they would craft into something new, and then when they're ready to pick up, another train would come in and pick them up. It was going to be awesome. I was going to expand this massive base and just do, every time I need to process some materials into something else, it takes up a block, I add some trains, and then you can just like zoom out and you can look at all these trains going around your world, moving everything where it needs to go. I thought that was super cool. I was also going to try and not use belts and use flying machines to move all the items around. It looked so good when it was in action, but it had this really big flaw because I hadn't done that before, and I realized that when you have like an empty station that's ready to, as I say it out loud, I think, have I just engineered a solution for this in my head? No, I haven't. The problem is, when you have an area for loading materials, it's kind of like always open. So your train needs to be able to only go there if it's got the items for it. And the way the train setup stuff works, it doesn't quite allow you to do that, at least in any way I could figure out. So your trains for incoming materials are always going around. Your train for outcoming materials, they go when the outgoing materials are ready. So it was like, I got all the way to like executing the concept and looking at all these trains fly around the world, and then I was like, there's this big flaw here, and I don't think there's a good solution for it. And then like literally later that day, I learned that the 2.0 world saves, or sorry, 1.0 world saves don't work with 2.0. I was like, oh well, but I might just do it all again when I get to 2.0, when I get there, because it's a really cool concept. And I plan on streaming it, by the way. If any of you are interested in Factorio, I do plan on streaming it. Might even be my next stream if I make enough progress, but I've got a little list of things to do later today that I ain't going to stress out about, because most of them are fun. When I get through those things, I might have time to play some more Factorio, and I'll chip away at it, and hopefully soon we'll do a stream with the space age stuff. There's some packed mud in there. Sneaky packed mud. Yeah, and that might mean bringing back that concept, because the base that I'm going to build to start with will need to get scaled up, and it could be a lot of fun to try and roll out that concept. Oh, we're getting a bit filled up here, aren't we? Spooky Dogie, thank you for 79 months. Very much appreciated. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're entertained. Here we go, pack mud. Can't wait. I've just been doing a playthrough to get back into the groove of things before Space Age, says Niao. Yeah, bear in mind you'll have to start again to play Space Age with Factorio 2.0. But yeah, I actually needed that, because if I had jumped in like straight away, I would have suffered. I'm very glad that I actually got myself familiar with it again. You see, I played in Peaceful because there was just so much stuff I needed to relearn and remember that the biters were constantly overwhelming me. And now when I'm playing in 2.0, I'm just like, I'm way ahead of the biters. I got this big base going. I'm like strolling out and whooping their butts. And I'm kind of torn between perhaps trying to like really clear out a lot of space early on, or getting the rest of my factory built. I mean, if you got any advice on that, I'm all ears. Is it good to kind of like push out really far early on? Because they do evolve, and you got to keep like on top of them in that game. You're a chronic restarter in Factorio, so that's not a problem. Yeah, I kind of like there's something really gratifying in the early game about like getting stuff rolling, because it feels like a rolling ball that picks up a lot of momentum, and then as you get further into the game, it feels a bit more like less momentum and more doing. But I think you can kind of leverage that in your own favor. Like if you focus on being really well organized with the logistics system and taking advantage of robots and spidertrons and stuff like that, like you can really power play and get that sense of progression going. But I don't think you can do it without using a lot of blueprints and blueprint books. So on this second playthrough, I'm using this guy called Nilius, or Nilius, I forget how he pronounces it. I'm using his like base in a book, and it's a bit tricky because stuff isn't quite arranged how I would expect it to be, and then there's also this added challenge of like they changed recipes, so I got to fix some stuff. But it's kind of like you can take it's like in Minecraft when you go and build your gunpowder farm and then this farm and that farm. It's like you've done this before. Here's a blueprint, bam, there you go. You know, put these blocks here and you're good. I was about to say we're done with that, but we're not. We need to go bone meal, and I think I'd like to throw in some sunflowers. Why do I got a feeling I'm going to have lots of them back here? Look how disgusting this... Oh my god, how is this backed up so much? I thought I cleaned this all out recently. Apparently not enough. Do I have a saplings chest? I do. Oh gosh. Oh, here we go again. Yeah, I thought I had a bunch of sunflowers in here. It must have been something else. These should really have their own spot in here, I think. Okay, at least the dark oak saplings. There were a bunch of those in that area, so I feel like it would help keep it feeling authentic if we put some back. I wanted to play Factorio without watching any streamers play Space Age, but that boat already sailed. I haven't actually watched anyone properly play any of the Space Age stuff. I've watched videos about some of what to expect, and I've watched breakdowns on all the 2.0 features, the quality of life stuff. So I'm going to go in like relatively blind, and I think the first planet that I want to go to is the ice one. It kind of looks like the air quotes easiest, but like a challenge that I can wrap my head around. Some of the other ones looked a little bit wild. So when I stream, I'll probably be going to the ice planet. Dude, what is up with like the... Oh, there's a load of glass there. Like the way you move and then the little lines move around as it calculates all of that difference. You know what I'm talking about. You must have seen it in a game before. It looks super weird over there for a second. I was just like, what the heck? What's going on over there? You've been actively avoiding it, only reading the FFFs, want to experience it myself. Good for you. Yeah, I mean, like, had I not had like this injury not hit me and I found myself playing the game again, I would be like definitely like living it through other people. I'd be reveling in like watching some Factorio episodes, right? But because I'm actually playing it, I'm like, I don't really want to watch it then. Because sometimes there's stuff I'd like to do, but I kind of get it vicariously through watching videos and stuff. And Factorio is one of those where like every now and then over the years, I'll go check out what's going on in Factorio and watch a few episodes. And like, dang, this game. I'd lose myself if I started playing again. Oh yeah, we've got to do this side over here as well. I mean, there's so much we got to do. We'll use so much bone meal. It'll be cray-cray. Tell you what, all of that grass grew back pretty quick. Now, because we want to bathe in the glorious ambience of our loglands sign over here, we have to get rid of all of the tall and not quite so tall grass that I have here. It's actually a little harder to spot with this resource pack, isn't it? Which is a good thing, because it's kind of annoying having that tall grass in the way of something. Then I'm going to get rid of all these flowers. Quite curious of the new music, if there's any. Love the Factorio soundtrack quite a lot, says Chimera Dev. Me too, actually. That's constantly been on my mind. I was meaning to ask, because I'm in the, like, beta testing Discord, and I was going to drop a message and be like, hey, is there any new music? Because I'm kind of, like, mad excited to see if there is any. But yeah, no, I haven't seen any mention of new music. And I'm kind of hoping that there will be some. They got to do, right? I could kind of just see it being one of those things that got, like, overlooked, where it's just like everyone's got their head in the new worlds, and no one, like, stopped for a second and thought, hey, let's add some new music for these worlds. I'm sure they did, though. Like, it'd be mad not to. It'd be mad not to. So yeah, fingers crossed for that. Looks pretty good, right? That's kind of working for me. I think we need a few more sunflowers somewhere. How about right here, where it opens up for a second? Ever played Terraria? Yeah, very long time ago. Very long time ago. Right, it's kind of looking great from over here. Just got to sort out that little area right in front of us. Maybe some other bits around here. By the way, I put Wordle in the title of the stream, and I should probably go play it because it's in the title, right? Like, I don't know what is with me, but I just don't think to get on and do this other stuff that the other hermits have created. And we were talking about it at the meeting last night, how great Wordle is. And I was like, yeah, I need to play that. And we did one thing on the list. So maybe I should go play Wordle for a bit, right? Is that what y'all want to see? Is that why you tuned in? I mean, I did literally type it. That's the title of this stream. Dude, I think we've kind of nailed it. Like, it's probably obvious to some extent that bone meal was used here. Actually, I think maybe I need to take more of the flowers out of this front. In fact, all of them. I'm going to take them all out of the front because they also take your attention away from the color distribution of Logland's graffiti logo, whatever we're calling it itself, right? Takes your attention away from that. Tom is down for Wordle. Oh, Tom is down, peeps. I'm down for Wordle. Who else in chat is down for Wordle? So yeah, like Etho's Ravager Run, Frogger minigame, for example. I just, you know what kind of games I play, right? I don't play games like that, but it's immensely impressive, and I think at some point we've got to do a run. Maybe we'll do that next live stream, right? Like, we've got to appreciate the other hermits' work and the amazing things they're doing here for us to play. If someone makes a Factorio game, then I am there. I mean, maybe I should figure that out. I've actually wrestled with the idea of, like, different games like that, how they would work in Minecraft. And one game I always really liked the idea of was having a bunch of rails and having to get resources from, like, one side of the room to the other. Like, you'd have a requester system, right? And you had to rebuild your rails and bring the minecart over here. Well, kind of explored the idea in my mind a lot, and sadly, it just sort of feels like it defaults to not being a particularly interesting activity. However, with the invention of the crafter, combining ingredients would all of a sudden be quite interesting. But again, we'll probably kind of default down to creating one setup, and then just, you know, when your new request of items comes through, you just adjust a couple of things and the minecarts keep moving the items around. Like, you need some hurdles in there to make that whole process more interesting, have more challenge. And I didn't really want to fall into the simplicity of, like, you know, maybe some arrows get shot out of the wall, or the floor turns into lava blocks. Not lava, magma blocks, you know. You get hot feet if you stand still for too long. Like, those are some kind of straightforward and obvious options. Never quite found my way to some options that felt more intrinsic, like being able to lay out a bunch of redstone blocks that could interact in a variety of different ways and really create like a range of different solutions. It always felt like it ended up being quite obvious. Okay, you're going to do this now because that's the most straightforward way to do it and the most effective, and every person playing is going to do that. It's funny how modded Minecraft inspired Factorio, which then inspired dozens of games. It's how things go. You know, everything inspires the next thing. Let's go play Wordle. You should try play it up with other hermits. I absolutely love to. Tango is extraordinarily good at doing games. One of his that I thought was an absolute blast, and I played it once, was in season 5 of Hermitcraft. We had this game that involved using chorus fruit and teleporting around this weird shaped room where you could go up, down, left, right, and then you had to pick up tokens and deposit them. That was a really, really good game. A really good game. I really enjoyed that one, and I think we played it once and that was it. I think that this place sells colourful potatoes that have been cut into this shape. Yeah, that's what that looks like. Also, my zoom is overly dramatic. That is what that looks like. Thought I saw some movement. I don't think this is finished. But can we guess who built it? We probably can, based on the permit. Yeah, it's like we've got another little shopping area over here. I might end up having to come and pay attention to this side of the building because it's looking a little unacceptable. In fact, it's looking pretty disgusting. I just reminded myself of something else I wanted to do in that area that we were just at. Don't let me forget, chat. I want to put down some glow liking over there. Yeah, that's actually quite unacceptable, right? So now I got to come over here and make that look more interesting at some point. Okay. I'm making a note. It's not the vac, it's the back. Why can't I press the right button? Jeez. Okay. Notes have been made. Chorus Chaos. Yeah, that might have been what it was called. Yeah. Chorus Chaos. Look at this place, man. There's like a whole other little area popping up around here now. It's kind of great. I thought I saw a name tag for a second. Also, is there like a pedestal thing? Oh, that's from Taskmaster. I was gutted I missed out on that. I have a strong instinct to remove said cobblestone, but clearly it's a marker, so probably best to leave it be. Ooh, there's another little shop here. These are gorgeous builds. Loving the use of the plants at the front here, just getting such a nice blend of colour and shapes together. Looks very natural. In here's gorgeous too. Good idea with the vines. I think they're in item frames. This is a very cool place. Very cool place. Let's go play Wordle. How many times have I said that? Don't give yourself limits. You should explore every possibility. You limited yourself hard with Mace Race. Don't wrong, it's brilliant, but the way you did it didn't even try some of the things suggested. No. The problem was that I tried lots of the things suggested, and it didn't conform to what I was trying to create. It's in the name. I wanted it to be a race. I wanted it to be something fast and fun, and I didn't want players to get penalized that hard, which is why it ended up being the way it is, because I didn't want you failing to do something to slow you down a lot. That's why there's no like honey blocks or slime blocks. Using the mace mechanic could have gone in a bunch of different directions, sure, but I picked one and stuck with it. And it turned out, you know, after like a bit of a misfire in the beginning, recharge the batteries, tear it down, build it again, we got something great out of it. I loved it. Right. Like one of the problems with getting suggestions when you're doing stuff that's creative is that there's this a saying like a camel is a horse designed by committee. Like whoever's in the driving seat needs to have the vision from start to end to create something cohesive. And all these other ideas that get thrown in often don't quite understand that vision. I should try a creative non-race version. That's actually what I wanted to do next with the mechanic. Like, we discovered so many cool things. I kept saying, we'll make like a one-player assault course, which is all about like challenges. That's not on my ideas list. I'm not putting any new things on my list for a while until I clear it all. So when the list is clear and I'm looking around wondering what to do next, might get to something like that. Okay, I don't want to mess anything up here, right? So that's not active yet. By the way, do you remember when I first played this, I got like the high score or some sort of fastest ever? I doubt that's going to happen again. Please place all the items back in the supply chest before resetting. So I think that's something you do. Yeah, I don't know if that means I need to hit the reset button. I think that's something you need to do when you're the player who finishes the game. Now that's confirming your guess. Incorrect, correct bit in wrong place. Game supplies. Okay, and then where's the start button? Is it back here? Should probably read this. Grab supplies from the marked chest on the right. Take a word guess. When guessing a word, place a letter in an item frame and matching one in the dropper directly above. So we actually start by doing that, don't we? When guessing a word, place a letter in the item frame and matching one in the dropper directly above. Got it. Item frames are to help you keep track of your chosen letter. Confirm your guess with the button on the left. Correctly placed letters will light up the bulb. Incorrect letters will appear in the red barrel to the right. Correct. To the right. Correct letters, but incorrectly placed, will appear in the yellow barrel to the right. Try these letters again somewhere else. Listen out for the dings. Step 4. Continue playing until you've guessed correctly, until you have failed. Please place all the items back in the supply chest. Correct letters auto-travel to supply at the end of the game. Once done, press reset the game with the red button on the left. Each game attempt costs 1 diamond. Deduction resets weekly, so feel free to play again next week. Okay, all guesses must be real words, so no derp. Hard mode runtime is 10 minutes. Yeah, we're not doing hard mode. Okay. I think I got it. Those are some good, clear instructions. You know, writing instructions is an interesting art because you have to paint a picture that another player can understand. And that can be a lot harder than you might think sometimes. So I think the way to know if it's good to play or not is to look at how many items are in here. So that looks to me like they're all in here. That's Q? Okay. Okay, we've got C, D. Now I know my ABC. Please will you sing with me? That's how that goes. It's definitely how that goes. A, B, C, D, E, F, J. HigkLMNOE. Confused myself then. I had a G in my head. I was like, no, wait. It's the other one. ABCDEFG H. Where's the H at? HIJKLMNOP. There's H. HIJKLMNOP. Q.
How do you assume
Ah!
Hills raid?
Ah! Joe! I was peacefully reciting the alphabet, and he gave me a heart attack.
Yeah, anytime somebody's just sitting there reciting the alphabet, they gotta be unnerved. So I'm just coming in to unnerve you. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your stream. I gotta head out.
Oh, I understand, Joe. You gotta do what you gotta do. Thank you for bringing your peeps over here. It's appreciated.
Oh, gladly. At some point, though, you know, I was looking at that billboard over by the Popo office, and we need to, I know you had some sort of vision for, like, a Wall Street tower or something, maybe?
Oh, I don't have a vision, but, like, if we need to do Wall Street, we'll come up with something.
I mean, well, we've got until October 31st, so...
Yikes.
Yikes, I know, right? I was just looking at that, it's like, oh, that's soon.
Well... You know, I'll be around. As I've been explaining to my stream today, I'm kind of in a strange place where I'm trying to take the pressure off of, you know, the creative grind, which it shouldn't be a grind. It should be fun and pleasurable. So, like, if you want me, like, to come and help, I'm down to help. But
okay, well,
I can't take lead. Is what I mean.
No, that's fair. Yeah, I guess I just didn't. I assumed that you had kind of the original vision for the Wall Street thing.
I'll tell you what, Joe, let's coordinate us meeting up, going on a creative server, trying to come up with something and see what we can do, yeah?
That sounds fantastic. Do you want to message everybody, or do you have a list of the people with the wool permits? Because I don't even have that. You at least know who has the permits.
Yeah, I'll figure something out. I'll see if we can get people together.
I think Stress just got back on Hermitcraft, and she's looking for stuff to do. She's a permit holder, so, you know, we could maybe suggest if she wanted to take the lead on this, if she had any vision, we could help her out. Yeah, we'll figure something out. But yeah, thank you, X.
And thank you, Joe, for the raid. And welcome all the raiders. I'm about to do Wordle, so if that's your thing, stick around. See you, Joe. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, again, like, I would love to get stuck in and do stuff in Minecraft. You know it. But right now, it's like, if someone else takes the lead, I will turn up and happily play. But I am just not trying to put more stuff on my plate. But, you know, getting together and just talking about it in a world and building, that's always fun. I feel like we don't do that enough as hermits, but every single time I've been roped into a creative world with someone, it's always been really, like, really fun and creative. ABCD... Curious, TUV, X, Y, and Z. Yeah, that's it. Now I know my ABC. Okay. So I got to guess a word to start the game. And I got to put them in the droppers and into here. Now, what word? It's got to be a 5-letter word. Got to go protect yourself and mental health. Oh, wait, they're not 5 letters. I was just like... Mental health, they're both 5. Nope, they're 6. Learn to count. Learn to count, mate. Chat, like, I look at chat and I see words. Stress, also 6 letters. Ugh. Since when is Joe's name not Joe Hill Says? It's always been Joe Hill Says. Right, oh, it's just me on now. Pearl, chat often use audio as a start. Interesting. Woolly, I'll take suggestions. Heels, I like heels. I like heels a lot, Wandering Mask. Lily. I'm looking for people's names. Lily would be a bad one because of the 3 L's. Rusty. I like it. Chart. Audio. Train or mouse. I think I want to go with heels. I like heels. That feels kind of... Oh, what about deals? I feel like D is more common than H, right? Or what about deaf? I like that we can get S in. Oh, let's go with deaf. Come on, let's be grim. Let's be morbid today. I don't want all these happy, upbeat vibes. We're gonna go with deaf. I don't know. I don't think Pearl would rule out using a word like deaf. But I imagine if you're generating a list of 5 words, there's some that could come up with you where you'd be like, nah, not on Hermitcraft. You insert word here. Is that the H? There it is. There it is. So we do that, and then we go ahead and we confirm our guess. And then the redstone magic happens. Sound effects! Oh my god! Wow! The machine is doing things. Oh, okay, okay. Wow. Wow! Brutal! Brutal! Okay, so we take all the other letters. Game supplies. D, E, A, T, and H are rejected. And A goes in a different position. Those are correct. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so now we need a word that has A. Now I think we're going to go with S. So like R might be a good one. Rust. No. I guess we should try and get I and O in there, and maybe U. So what about like no, wait, we've got to keep A in there. So having A-I-O, probably quite uncommon. What would be the most common vowel to go with A? I think. R-A-I-L-S, rails? Might be a decent guess. We've got some other suggestions like farms and sands. By the way, y'all are just like throwing in words into chat. I like roast, actually. Roast is a really good one. You might see how bad my brain is with letters when I play a game like this. Like, whenever I play word and letter games, it's just like, my brain just falls apart. I think I'm going to go with rails because I didn't think of looking at chat, and that was uniquely me. R-A-I-L-S. And that moves the A, which is very important. We also got to remember that the A can no longer be here. Where did it go? Into my inventory, you Wally. Yeah, absolute Wally. Pay attention, X. Jeez. This would be a lot better if I had cleared out a little bit more inventory space too. Right, then we got L and S. Somehow, this game is more amazing when you play it in Minecraft. Okay, confirming our guess. Be kind to me, gods. Be kind to me. Wait, does that mean A is correct? Yay! Oh! S. But R-I-L ain't good enough. R-I-L. Okay, I've got a good idea where to go from here. R-I-L. Ricky is late. Ricky is late. That's how I'm going to remember R-I-L. Ricky is late. Okay? Memorize it, chat. We don't want to forget. Ricky is late. R-I-L. R-I-L. Brilliant. My very easy method of speeding up planets keeps on getting faster. Yes. Yes, it does. Okay. I was going to go with sail. Wait a minute. We did that. Sand. S-A-N-D. Or Sandy with a Y could be it. No, death isn't. Okay. Okay, Sankey. Is Sankey a word? I don't think it is. Sampy, Sangi. No, I don't think that's going in the right direction. So after SA, let's think. Sab? Sag? This is how my brain works for these games. What about a CK together? CKY. Saki. Could Saki be the word? Oh, do letters double up? Sassy. I didn't think about that. Can they double up? I guess, of course they could. But you probably wouldn't do that until you narrow it down more, right? Sappy? Oh my god, they can triple. Dear Lord. Dear Lord. I like the idea of going for Saki, but I don't think it's a real word. Or something with an S on the end. Now, we just did S on the end because we did rails, so it can't be S on the end. So I think, what about S in the middle, like bass? Or, Nas. I can't see where the end of the word like that would go. Again, we could be using A again. Oh, this has gotten so tricky. How did I do so good the first time I played? I think I might. I think I'm tempted to guess Saki, even though I'm pretty sure it's not a real word. Do we have an authority on what real words is? It can't be sax because S didn't go in the last slot. Pasty. We could try pasty, although no, T isn't available. Can't do that. Saggy. Oh, I'm gonna go with saggy. Oh, that's a good word. Right. S-A-G-G-Y. It's never a good bet to put a double letter in, but whatever, mate. Whatever. I want to know if Y is on the end of this word, because that'll help us narrow things down a lot. All right. 3 cheers for saggy. We got S-G-Y at the bottom here. Guess number 3. Is it saggy? The answer is no. But it's something. It's gonna be Saki, isn't it? It's gonna be Saki. That's not a real word, chat. It's not a real word. So we take out G and we eliminate G over here now. However, how did an S get in there? Oh, this thing cycles letters back to you, right? Where are my other 2... And the A. Where are my other 2 G's at? Like, oh, of course. I was thinking one's out here. No, 2 are out there. Okay, there we go. Oh, chat is so keen. Sandy. Saucy. Sappy. There's no D, so it can't be Sandy. I really want to guess Saki. Sappy. I think we're going to have to do a 2-letter one. Saucy. U and C. Go on, we'll go. I like saucy. That's a W. No, that's a U. That's a U. I like saucy. That's saucy. I need to do one of these where you don't help me though, chat, because I think you'll be greatly entertained at how weird my brain is with words. So let's go saucy. I want that special sauce, and I want it right now. Please. Please, computer game. Chat, it ain't saucy. I think. Did that? Oh no, they came back. I didn't think I saw it light up, but I could be mistaken. I'm not sure if I just put the right letters back in or not. No, I did that one and I did that one. Okay. All right, we narrowed it down. We narrowed it down. You know, it could be like... It could actually be sassy. I just realized. It could literally be sassy. No way. No way could it be sassy. Oh my god, that's so sassy if it is. That's so sassy. Savvy! Hey! Yes, we did it in. I forgot. Yeah, what a high score.
Congratulations.
Oh, Pearl, you're here.
Your prize.
Where's Pearl? I didn't see her log on. Wait, enjoy my... Oh my god, I got a beautiful prize. Thank you, Pearl. Oh, look at that. Look at me. Dude, there might be a thumbnail in the making here. I got a prize. That's how good I am at this. Thank you, Pearl, for the beautiful pixels. They will go on display somewhere. They are a beautiful thing. Right, now, when you're done with the game, you go over here. You go over there. You have to make sure that everything's returned, right? So I see 6s throughout the chest, except for that one, an S. And it's over here. Cool, that means we're good, right? Now I click reset game. Mm-hmm. Now, this time when we go again... Oh, I've got to pay again, haven't I? This time, I'm not going to take any suggestions from chat. And chat, I know you love to do exactly the opposite of what I tell you. Oh. Do I get to put my name on a sign? Okay. I know how you would love to go. Oh, there's only one word per week. Oh, yeah, of course. I got to come back here next week. Just saw. You should have told me that. That would have been the best thing ever. Why didn't you keep your mouth shut? Oh my God, that would have been so funny. Just me going in and like, wait a minute, what's going on here? How long would it have taken me? Chat, you missed out on an epic opportunity for legendary Minecraft history to take place. Pearl, you can keep the extra diamond because that was so much fun. I'm going to do that every week now, I think. We'll do our weekly Wordle. And the next one, I'm not going to have any help from you because look at what you did. You just ruined an amazing moment in Hermitcraft history. You should feel ashamed and sad right now, by the way. You know, there should be tears in your eyes because remember that time when Xisuma couldn't figure out it was the exact same word that he had just played before? You just destroyed it before it even became a thing. Oh dear, chat. What are you like? What are you like? This is looking cool. With one little daisy here, looking out. Snowfall! Oh my God, there's going to be falling, there's going to be snow. Cannot wait. Who's this? Dodgier Frank's Haydale deals this way. Oh, this is a very dodgy tunnel. Crying in voice chat now. So now it's our fault, says the Stellian. Yeah, you should have told me. Seriously, that would have been so funny. I was all ready to play again. Fally62, thank you for 26 months. Hope you've been entertained enjoying the stream. Oh, this is a long tunnel. Have I played Touch Grass? Never heard of it. I've got square eyes. Woo! Oh! Oh, we can buy some hay bales. I see. Jeez. What is going on with these chests? Goodness me. And the bamboo. This is a strange place. Hey, look, it's Wall Street. I wonder if the prophets have... trying to make a joke then. Prophets. Not those prophets. The ominous ones. I'm this grey, aren't I? Oh my goodness me. Wow, we've been brought out. I think I'm grey, blue, and lime. Yeah, there you go. You know what? While we're here, let's check up on prophets and stuff. Check up on the prophets. See what they want me to do today. There you go. See that now I did it. I've been watching Deep Space Nine, people. The prophets are on my mind. Hey! I see you hanging out there. Okay, that's not surprising. Rooted dirt. Not a cracker. On to the next shop, right? Oh, Touch Grass Impulse's shop. He has a game, right? Called Touch Grass. Now, this shop over here has finally attracted some attention. And I hope that they got a good scare from that. Did I ever finish this? Yeah, these got finished. Just the area around them's a little uninteresting at the moment. Not that. just on the ground here. X showing his Ferengi side. I love the Ferengis. They're just hilarious. What's all this? Free the hermits. We don't need the permits? The permits have made me so many diamonds. So many. I like the permits. Did we have any curry talk recently? Curry talk is dead. I am over curry. Whoa! I guess I've got to craft more of these again. Which may or may not be an easy thing to do. I guess I need blaze rods from my base. Whew! I think we're doing a big restock here. Woo! Didn't I, like, change the prices of these? Nope. No, I didn't. Oh my goodness me, this is an absolute racket, this place. Oh my god, how many diamonds? Right. We're gonna have to bring all the things and the blaze rods. Let's see if we've got any more loyalty rewards getting claimed. Hey! Finally someone got that level. Nice. Nice. Now there's two ways to get... Wait, is my stash still here? Yeah, my stash is there. Let's go around the long way. So we need to go... fly around and do that. Rule of acquisition X. Always change the price. You know, I think a diamond block for a stack is good. Honestly, I could change that price. I got so many diamonds, they're just decorations now. This area needs a bit of a tidy up. Here it is. Now, I didn't exactly pay the fullest of attention to the situation with the blocks, but I got all of this. I'm gonna need wax galore. This stuff isn't as scraped as I thought it might be. What do I mean, scraped? Aged. I thought we had a bigger variety of age. And you know those fully aged ones? They're less popular now. Oh, another shop over here. Dude, what is this? What is this? That is a curious shop design. Oh, this is B-dubs. This is B-dubs. Oh my god, look at this. That's really nice. 2 potions, 3 diamonds sometimes. The B-dubs brewery. Oh, that's... Oh, don't look up here. Don't. Nope. Nope, nothing to see. It's a beautiful shop. No surprise. B-dubs always pushing the boundaries, coming up with some amazing stuff. Dude, that is like a second pile of sand over there. Xisuma is so nosy, says Heart Gamer. Is that okay? Am I not allowed to be nosy? On Hermitcraft, I can't be nosy? Come on, come on. Very okay. Yeah, very okay. Very okay. Right, so diamonds. We've got to turn them into blocks. So the 4 is left over. And of course I can make exactly 1 more. So what we do is get no, I won't get a calculator, no. I used the power of my brain. 40 multiplied by 9, take away 4 equals 350. Jeez, 356. Woo. Take the book. Was that? Oh, I forgot already. Was it 200 or 300? I think it was 300. 356, yeah, okay. So... Whew. Okay, so then we got 2, 7, 6, 7. Carry the 1, add the 4. That is 3,123. Jeez! A long way off 5,000 though. So this whole the scale we did for the diamond trophies, I think probably yeah, should have done them a little more spaced out. I don't think anyone's going to get 50,000. I guess I need 2 things here. Multiple things. Gosh, distractions. I definitely want a lot of glow lichen on me. Then I want blaze rods, and I don't remember where I store them. Might they be up there? No. Potion related. Potion. Never related, maybe? Here we go. Oh! I did not expect to see so little. I might need to go farm some. I might need to go... Where else would I have blaze rods? I think that means I need to go farm some. Interesting. Also back here should be some copper blocks. Here we go. For restocking. So I needed to get probably some honeycomb. And then some regular copper blocks. I don't know if many of those sold, actually. I think the regular... We're kind of low on the regular ones. Can't remember if I had honey blocks. No. Honeycomb. Hey, X, you're in MCC on ping team. Awesome. Ah, there we go. So yeah, let's craft up all of this. Why is there not like a crafting bench in here? This would be an optimal place to leave one. Also, I'm going to get some glow lichen on me. Right, so I want a bunch of that. And a bunch of this. Honey, honey, honey. Isn't it funny that I can't remember the lyrics? B-Dubs hasn't put in the traps yet. There's going to be traps. This is going to take me a minute, isn't it? Let's try and clean up some more of the space. Like, that don't need to be here. Oh, I left all of the crafting benches on me. Put those scaffolding in here. Do a little better now. Always running in the Minecraft world. I was just trying to think of the original lyrics. But yeah, those are the Mr. Bean's lyrics. In you go. Some go in, some come out. I bet this thing's filled to the top. Oh, almost. Might be that the shears up top ran out. Oh, dude, that quality of life thing where you tap space to repeat the crafting recipe, that's in the next update. That's one of my favorite things they added. Ever. No, that's an amazing quality of life change. Right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Isn't that wonderful? Okay. This is somehow very obnoxious. There we go. Tedious crafting. Those will go back in there. That can go on my hotbar. And off we go again. Money, money, money. Must be funny in a rich man's world. Yeah, that sounds like it might be it. Have I been invited for a future Docs poker night? I have not, but I do like poker, especially Texas Hold'em. I always enjoy a bit of Texas Hold'em. Okay, I'm going to go put that back on the wall. I was going to go do a bunch of stuff with this glow lichen, but not today. So, oh my goodness me, these diamonds. I just can't get away from them, can I? What do you do when you got so many diamonds, you know? Just got to put them somewhere, basically. And then you got to light them up, stop things spawning on them. I don't want this pile to ever look kind of, I don't know, odd? Don't know what the word is. I don't know quite what I'm trying to say. I think this can end up looking a bit quirky if you don't place them right. Not that I'm even sure I can express what I mean by quirky. Yeah, I kind of want to keep an interesting look to it. But it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger, and it's like, it's got a very small footprint. So I'm trying to do this in a way where I keep it looking sort of interesting as it gets bigger. Is kind of the idea. And I think for now we might just get away with that. Just about looks okay, I think. Just about looks okay. Like grotesque. Not so much grotesque. I don't know. I just feel like it's a weird thing, right? It's a diamond pile. Now, it kind of looks okay at the moment, but if I'd have just, I don't know, like if I could have put it in a block, like a square. I think it's that space between it looking like it's supposed to be a square or some sort of shape or structure and looking a bit more random and air quotes organic. Like this bit here is probably a bit flat, but otherwise, it looks good. Yeah, I don't want to end up in that like awkward space between where it doesn't quite look like either thing, and it sort of works. It looks like they've been dropped there or something. I want to get an item frame from somewhere around here. Oh, I know where it'll be. In my backpack. This thing was called OK Bloomer. Yeah, I put a couple of things on the wall there. I think it would be fine just to pop it up over here. Hopefully get a few more collectibles. I put some things that were kind of collectible over here at some point. We got books, we got heads. I think I might want to make like a head haul at some point. But I'm not seeing... Oh wait. I have lots of the wall permits. That's where they are. Well, we found those. They're Mumbo's diamonds. That's right. That's right. I'm keeping them for Mumbo. Yeah. Makes the home feel a little more homely now, doesn't it? Got any more mail? Nope, no new mail. Interesting. Maybe some armor stand magic for the flowers. Maybe. I see what you mean, like put them on an armor stand in a base. See, the thing is, I haven't really built out a spot for it, and I've not quite got the eye for like throwing it into that build. There isn't an area there that's like an office or a workspace or shelving. It's all functional Minecraft. It's all like, here's where my shulker boxes go, and here's where my chests are for these things, right? Like I struggle to put in that like human feeling into it, you know, like you're just in your room, and of course there'd be a poster on the wall. Like that's not how I see stuff in Minecraft a lot of the time, so I struggle to do little details like that. But when I think of them ahead of time, they tend to be pretty decent. You know, if implemented. Well, how did an ender chest end up in there? Jeez. Maybe it's a suggestion that this shop should have an ender chest. Now I suspect that Cubfan has visited here. Before I go put it anywhere, maybe I'll put it on this side. So, like wherever I put it, it's gonna like float. At least I'll put it on the outside area. I don't know where I want to put it. I kind of like the idea of it being just there, actually. Guess what? Oh. Oh. Hey, I can put that back. Thank goodness. There's a floaty arm stand thing there. Look, most people have one on them. If they don't, their fault. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay, that's fully stocked. That's good. So then we need those ones. These ones. And I don't have these. And they have actually sold a few. I love this song. This song's super relaxing. Okay. Right, empty shulker box to the sides. That goes back to the base. That can go in there. Alright, and that's what that looks like. Right, we're going to put these in the area behind, and then I need to go AFK for blaze rods, I think. New game, find the ender chest. Find that ender chest. Whoa! Hey, it's just a thought, did you ever find out what the sci-fi film was about? Goes to the edge of the universe. No, I never did. I never did. I definitely have spoken about that at length on several occasions, haven't I? I'm actually going to go put these in my base, I think. These ones. If ever you find it, you know, that would be awesome. But, you know, I had a lot of suggestions and things were always like a little bit similar, but never the thing I was describing. So I don't know if it was like a dream that, you know, over time turned into something that you forgot was a dream, you know, like a memory. Then you think is a TV show. I don't know what, but just something stuck in my head for a long time. Right. So yeah, I'm using this area down here to like keep blocks like these now. When you just end up with loads of excess stuff, you need somewhere to put it. Okay, that's not bad. You believe Zed has blaze rods? Let's go, rob Zed. Let's go, take his blaze rods, peeps. I'm joking. Right, so if we go into the Nether, we need to gear up appropriately. No more of these fancy hat shenanigans. We got one of those. We got one of those. Cool. Cool. And then around to this side. Xisuma. Xisuma, just doing some crime. Don't mind me. Hey, look, everyone, it's Xisuma. What's he up to? Just doing some crime. I noticed there weren't a lot of crime around here. So I came in there and I crimed up the place. Yeah, I love a little bit of crime, me, old Xisuma. You know, if there's a law to break, I'll break it. Dude, look what's happened to my fog. I changed some of the mods around that I was using for game optimization and stuff, and the nether fog changed, and this is how it is in vanilla, and I like it when I can see further. Feels like it's been a long time since I've had to play with it like this. We're at the right spot, I can tell you that. Just not quite sure. Feel like I'm below it. I think I need to be over here somewhere. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, that's a big old cube above me. Got away from that thing quickly, didn't I? Jeez. Joe says, yeah, I gave up on sodium 6 so I could get my nether fog Bobby settings back. Ah. Wait, does that mean it's sodium that's causing it? Or sodium version 6? Yeah. Yeah, we were encouraged to change to that one, and then the nether fog changed. Well, chaps, this is how we wrap up the stream. I'm going to be standing here doing this for a while. I should probably do that, and I should probably do this. Bam. Keep myself safe, then I'll get loads of blaze rods. I've got 7 already, and then I'll stock up the shop. Yeah, no? That's life for me now. That's life for me. Chat, I really hope you enjoyed the stream today. It was great to pop on Hermitcraft. I'm going to be back again on Tuesday. Tuesday's like my Hermitcraft stream day. And over the weekend, hopefully, I'll get on top of Factorio and we'll go to space. Which just sounds amazing. So, you know, make sure you're following me here on Twitch. Make sure you're checking your phone every minute of the day for a stream. You know, that's reasonable to ask of you, I think. I think that's pretty reasonable. God, these places are loud. I better wrap this one up. I'm going to go raid a channel. Let's find out what we're doing today. They're so loud. They're so loud. I'll send you over to Tanisha today, who's doing probably amazing, awesome stuff in their Minecraft world as usual. Hope you enjoy it. Have a great rest of your day, peeps. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you again soon at some point over the weekend.